Hi friends, I'm Papa Nick. Welcome back to the channel, Resident Evil Mania. If you've ever been interested in the games, or if you love these games and you've only missed a few of them, this is your chance to get some really good deals on the Resident Evil games. Also, to donate to a good cause, so let's talk about it. Humble Bundle has a Resident Evil collection right now. You don't need to be signed up for Humble Bundle in order to get it. Simply go to their website, choose how much you want to contribute, and get some Resident Evil games. There's going to be 3 tiers. Let's talk about the $30 tier. If you really are interested in the games, but you're not sure how many you want to get or which ones you can get with each tier, go to Humble Bundle, check it out. Guys, there's the majority of the collection here for $30. So, before we get into the games, why you should play them, what's good about each game, you are also donating to a good cause. A portion of your purchase goes to Direct Relief, who are helping with the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. Just for your guys' information, I'm not associated with Capcom or Humble Bundle. I just really like when people come together to do things like this. It's fantastic. And I'm also a huge Resident Evil fan. So let's talk about the games, guys. First on our list, we have Resident Evil Zero HD, the prequel to the original Resident Evil game. Yes, the tank controls can be a bit much, but this is an absolute classic, and the remaster looks fantastic. As a matter of fact, the in-game graphics look better than the original cutscenes. If you're interested in the lore of the game, if you're interested in Resident Evil as a whole, pick this one up, play it when you have some spare time. It's available in the lower tiers, so, I mean, you're really getting a lot out of this bundle. I believe it's a total of 10 games and a 50% off coupon for Resident Evil 8.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Next up, the original remastered Resident Evil.
Hey, Wesker.
This is a
where's
classic,
Chris?
guys. This is a series starter and a game that really led Sony developers to make horror games in a new way. If you've never played it, I absolutely recommend it. I know the tank controls can be kind of rough at times, but if you even just play the first 10-15 minutes to see this classic scene for yourself, highly, highly recommend it.
Jesus Christ!
Alright guys, now we're getting into the meat of this bundle. Resident Evil 2, the remake. This is a fantastic game. I actually played this back in the day. I promise you, not as good as the remake, but running from this terror that is constantly stalking you through the halls, trying to find a way out of the city. This is a phenomenal game. I absolutely recommend that you play it. Maybe even start with this one because it is so good.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Resident Evil 3, the remake. Guys, this is a phenomenal game. This game going on sale for half off alone would be $30. you're getting this plus all of the other Resident Evil games. Have some of the games already? Do what I did. Give them to a friend.
What the hell is that
I have
thing?
not had the fortune of playing through this in the original or in the remake. I've only played through the first chapter of this game, and I love it already. I want to do some for my channel, but I want to get the VR mod going. And that's the other thing, guys. If you love silly mods for these games, they're out there. You can absolutely find them. But for me, I love the horror. So as soon as I can get this bad boy running on the headset, I'm going to upload it to the channel because it should be a scary good time.
Shit!
I mean, guys, if you're excited for this, if you want to play through the games, if you've never played a Resident Evil game, let me know in the comments. I'd actually be really interested to hear of someone who's never played Resident Evil.
Forget your makeup or something?
Guys, what could I even say about Resident Evil 4? It has been on so many platforms. It has been re-released. And it's getting a full remake next year. Or coming out next year.
There was a
If
hostile
you
local.
have not played
no choice
Resident
but to
Evil 4, if you
neutralize it.
somehow missed this game,
No dejes que se escape.
get the bundle, play it. This is an absolute classic that changed the genre.
Bloqueale el paso. What are they planning?
And guys, if you enjoy my content, like, subscribe. It helps my channel grow.
Shit. Te voy a matar. Son of a...
Next up on the list of games you get out of this bundle, Resident Evil Revelations. Originally for the Nintendo 3DS when it first launched, this is a phenomenal game. I played this with friends. It's had a graphical upgrade, but it is a much older game made for a handheld platform, so it will have some charm, I'll say. But it's a great game, guys. And by the way, if you haven't noticed yet, these games are in mostly chronological order. You can thank 2 and 3 for that split. But if you want to keep up with the story, if you want to see what all of this series has to offer, absolutely play Revelations. Or do what I'm doing here in the footage. Play Raid Mode. It's a fantastic Mercenaries-like mode that has expanded on how the series does extra content. This paved the way for further Mercenaries modes in the Resident Evil series. Next up, guys, we have Resident Evil 5, one of the heavy hitters. This introduced the Resident Evil action horror to co-op mode. This fantastic game is great. Pair up with a friend and shoot monsters together. Not to mention, this is what sparked the series going to absolute overdrive action mode.
Wait.
And if you don't play this game, guys, you miss out on one of the best moments in Resident Evil, which is Chris punching a boulder to death.
Use this to spread it. Wesker, there he is. Come on, let's go.
Everywhere. Nothing but loathsome humans.
Over the years, Resident Evil has changed its portions of action, horror, and cheesiness. As you can see by my terrible costumes, Revelations 2 has a very heavy lean into the cheese, but it is a fantastic horror game.
Did you hear that?
This one can be played in share screen, so you can have someone wielding the flashlight, unfortunately. So if you have a younger sibling, perfect for them. Or you can pair up with a friend and do raid mode, unlocking new characters, new weapons, upgrades, and different abilities that allow you to kill the baddies as you run through these small trial
This is coming
segments,
handy.
killing monsters with their own modifiers.
light duty.
Giant monsters, fast monsters, electric monsters, anything you can think of.
I think there's a way through on the other side of the glass.
Too many good agents have died here today. You're not getting added to that list.
Is that Matt Mercer I hear as Leon? It sure is. Resident Evil 6, although I'm not a huge fan of this, it exploded in popularity. This is one of their top-selling games because it cranks the action to 10. If you enjoyed Chris punching a boulder, every 10 seconds of Resident Evil 6 is exactly that level of action.
Damn it, out of ammo. Can't let your guard down for a second. Over here! Get in! Shit!
By the way, if you think I might be spoilering you right now, keep in mind, all of these cutscenes are from the first 10 minutes of Resident Evil 6. Like I said, this one leans so hard into the action, it's barely a horror game anymore.
You alright?
Yeah.
Alright guys, and the final game you're getting out of this bundle, Resident Evil 7, which brought back the horror to the series. It's a phenomenal game. If you have not played Resident Evil 7, go get this bundle now. If you're thinking about the bundle because there's some games in here that you want but you don't have, get it and gift this one to a friend because it is so good. It absolutely brought the series back into modern popularity, and it leads you directly into Resident Evil 8, which honestly is the spiritual successor to Resident Evil 4. It feels so good. The story is fantastic, and when I say fantastic, I mean it's terrifying, it's fun, it's thrilling, it's exciting, and a little cheesy, which is what I've grown to love about the Resident Evil series. Alright guys, well I have been gushing about how much I love the Resident Evil series for way too long at this point. You've either decided that you're getting this bundle, or maybe you just wanted to see some footage from each of the games. Either way, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, if you found it helpful, if you are getting the Resident Evil games because of this bundle, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, it helps my channel grow, and I love to see it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I can feel
Bye-bye.
her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone! I've been bad. I deserve this.
What the fuck are you, Mia?
Leave me! I'm dead, Ethan! I can never leave!